campaigns work and how you can edit campaigns if you want to do so. You will see now we have 50 campaigns at the time of recording this video, and this obviously may change, but the first thing I want to mention is sometimes your campaigns will end up on different pages. You'll see for example, campaign 1 has ended up on page 5. That's just as I've activated and gone in and made changes here and there. It's just what happens. So don't worry if you don't see the campaigns in order. That doesn't make any difference to how they are sent out. But what I do want to do is show you how all of this works. So if you just wanted to view a campaign, for example, if I wanted to view affiliate ad rotator, if I click it, you can see how it works. Okay, so I want to just show you campaign 1. So this is literally as soon as someone signs up for the webinar and gets put on your mailing list. Okay, we literally send the first message out right away because the webinar is on demand, and they're going to see that. You want them to see it straight away, and then you can see here after 3 hours the next email is sent, and that's the next email there. And then what we do then, we have them literally send out every day. You can see around the times we choose. Now you are free to change these times if you want, but first of all let me just show you. If I went in here, so I just double click, hold on, let me make sure, actually I need to click the title. Okay, there we go. And if I wanted to, for example, edit this email, okay, so this is the second email, I can click in here and just wait until it loads. And if I wanted to edit this email, I could. Now what I would advise, okay, if you're doing anything in here, please do not play around with this link, and your signature should remain in place as well. This is so people will see whatever you've got for your signature in here, Weber, and that's generally just your name, regards, your name, whatever. But if you are typing extra text, let me just show you this. If I just type, gobbledygook, you can see it automatically goes to the next line. So I recommend you try and keep the formatting in place as well. Also, do bear in mind, if you do make any changes to any emails, that you should copy only the text. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this for your plain text, okay, because this is a raw link here for plain text versions of emails. Now not a lot of people still use plain text, but it's still good to have it. So then you would obviously make your changes, and then you right click and paste your new, your edited email there. I do want to mention you are free to edit these emails however you want. Okay, if you want to, if you want to put some more personalization in, if you want to change how it's worded, if you want a longer email, a shorter email, it really is up to you. And when you're done, click save and exit. Now I'm not going to do that because I'm not really wanting to make any changes. So that's how you edit the emails. Now let's say, for example, you wanted the first email to go out after maybe 1 hour. Okay, you would just click it and change it and save and exit here. Okay. If you wanted to change, for example, the times the emails go out, okay, so you can see how this works. This will send out, it will wait for 6 hours after this email has been sent, this one here, and then it will send out after 6:45 p.m. on any day. You can change this right up until midnight. Okay, it's really up to you, but this is the user's local time as well. Okay, so just do bear that in mind. You might, for example, want to add an extra message. Okay, so what you would do, you bring this here where you want it, okay, and you go in and edit the email. Obviously make sure you've got the same link, so if you go, for example, if you wanted to do another email about the replay, you would come here, okay, let me just see, it's okay, I'm just going to leave that like that. I'm going to pause, I can come back, it's okay, so I'll just come back and pause this. So what I just want to make sure I show you this. You would take this link, okay, I'm just going to go back, and that's the message there. So we can create a message, okay, HTML editor, and I'm just going to write in test message. Then obviously you put your email in here, make sure whatever you want to put. So hi, how are you? Obviously I'm not doing this properly, and then I'll have the word maybe link. This would be my link which will go in here. Okay, make sure it's HTTPS, and that is the link that you use. Okay, and then you would obviously do the plain text version. It's actually done it for you, but I prefer to use a custom just to make sure. So that will be how you do that. Okay, so I'm going to save and exit this time because I'm going to put this right, and then we would need obviously a gap in between because we don't want to send 2 emails at the same time. So we'll put the wait time in here. You'd set that for what you want it to be, 1 day, 1 hour, you know, whatever. It could be, for example, 50 minutes, although I don't know why you would do that. And then save and exit. Okay, so you saw what happened earlier as well. I had to pause this. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back. I'm going to find campaign 1. I'm going to click this. I'm going to delete my test message. And I'm going to delete the remove 50 minutes, save and exit, and now unpause it. Okay, reactivate. Okay, I will actually put a link under here that explains about the different statuses. You can see you've got different statuses here. Well, basically, if you pause it, you can still collect new subscribers, and then when you let it, you know, when you resume it, subscribers will start to receive your next message. And then closing it stops bringing people in, I think, and stopping it completely shuts it down. You don't really want to be doing that unless there's other reasons. But that's how you can play with these emails. Okay. Again, we've took time to make sure these emails, you know, get clicks, get responses, people take action, etc. You don't really have to do anything with the emails apart from the very first one as I show you. But if you do want to come in here and you do want to edit these emails, that is how you do it. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can edit your campaigns, and should you want to bypass a campaign or change a campaign for something else. And basically, once you've imported these campaigns into your Aweber account, you can edit them how you like. But before we go any further, I need to try and explain how all of this works. So this is campaign 1. When someone signs up for the webinar, they instantly get put on your list and start here with message number 1. But what you need to understand is the tagging. Okay, so at the end of campaign 1, they get tagged with the tag completed campaign 1. Okay, so that tag triggers campaign 2. So let me show you campaign 2. So just remember this: completed campaign 1. So if we find campaign 2, one big thing, which actually promotes the ambassador program itself, the tag's at the top. When that tag is applied, they then start this sequence, which has a pause of 1 day, and then the next sequence starts. Okay, so basically the tag at the end starts the next campaign. So when they finish campaign 2, they will then start campaign 3. Let me see if I can quickly find it. It's probably on another page. Yeah, there it is, Easy Page Builder. So when they have completed campaign 2, they basically start campaign 3. Hopefully that makes sense. But let's say, for example, okay, we want to bypass campaign 4. So we don't want to promote free monthly websites. I don't know why you would do that, but I'm just using this as an example. So you would need to bypass campaign 4. Okay, now what starts campaign 4 is the tag completed campaign 3. And then when they've completed campaign 4, they would start campaign 5, which is ClickBank Superstar. So you need to go back here. Okay, you would need to go back to campaign 3. And basically you would need to change this tag here. So if I just click the title, you can see here, apply the tag completed campaign 3. You would literally delete that, okay, and then you would apply the tag completed campaign 4. Please make sure when you do this you spell this right and it's all lowercase, okay, like so. Okay, and then you would click save and exit, and that would literally bypass campaign 4 because you're marking it as complete. Okay, you're literally bypassing it. Now I'm obviously not going to save this because yeah, I don't want to bypass it. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel that out. But let's just say, for example, now we're in, let me just pick any, I don't know, affiliate ad rotator. Okay, let's say we want to swap this out for a different campaign. Okay, we want to promote, we found something else on ClickBank. Now there is another way to do this by pausing and stopping campaigns, but I'm going to show you how to do this the easy way. Okay, and I just think it's easier for me to show you. So you want to change campaign 8, you can call it whatever you want here. So, you know, the latest product on ClickBank that you want to promote, whatever it is. You would literally come in here, you would click this link and you would just change the email out. You would literally just change the email out for something else. So, you know, and you'd obviously make sure this is your affiliate link to promote whatever product it is you want. This could even be a product on something such as JVZoo, Warrior Plus, whatever. You can come in here, and as long as your affiliate link goes here, it's fine. Obviously, the way we've got things set up, it uses tagging and it's automated, and you know, most people are happy with that. But if you wanted to come in here to promote something completely different, you just edit the email, you know, type out your message and click save. I'm not going to save and exit even though I haven't done anything. And then you would just set your different days, you know, your wait times. You'd add new messages. So, you know, if I've showed you how to do this. If you want to add new messages in here, you can. You just edit the campaign how you see fit. Okay, and this just, you might have seen this over here. That just basically means someone can't go through your campaign twice in a row. So if someone signed up for your webinar 6 months later, it wouldn't work. If you want them to go through your campaign again, you can do it, okay? But I prefer to leave it as single entry just in case there's anything goes wrong. And you definitely don't want, if you're editing in here, you don't want someone finishing a campaign and starting the same campaign again. You just don't want that, okay? So remember, you can come in here and edit these emails however you like, okay? You can even add more campaigns at the end. If you want to keep this autoresponder sequence going, you can create more campaigns, just add more. Just remember how it works. When someone completes the campaign, okay, you apply the tag to start the next campaign. Okay, so that shows you how to do all of that. Hopefully that helps you. But as I said, personally, I would just leave things as they are. But if you do want to make changes, this is how you do it. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can start sending broadcast emails to your subscribers once they've gone through your entire campaign. So if you leave everything as it is, if you leave the autoresponder sequence to do its job, you don't really need to watch this video for till about a year's time, okay? So if you're new to this won't apply, okay, unless you're gonna change the campaigns and have less campaigns, and then that might happen sooner, okay? But what's important to realize is your very last campaign is the one that applies to what I'm going to show you here. And in this instance, it's campaign 50, okay, IM checklist. So you will see when the subscriber gets to the end of campaign 50, the end of all of the emails that's in the sequence, they get tagged with completed campaign 50. Okay, you know how this works if you've watched my other videos. Basically, the subscriber gets tagged, which starts the next campaign. So what we need to do is create a segment which will show us the subscribers that have completed this campaign. Now remember, this is a test list, okay? So I'm just going to go to my subscribers, and the only person in there is me. Okay, now obviously once you get this going, you're going to see hundreds of subscribers in here, and if you click on any subscriber, it will give you a little bit of information, tell you when they signed up and where they are in the sequence, things like that. You can see, you know, this is just happened, okay? But what we need to do is we need to basically search for an option, and we need to search for a tag, and I've just copied this, which is completed campaign 50. So make sure this is spelled correctly, okay? Be very, very sure you've done this. Now when I do a search, it's not going to bring up any results because no one has reached the end of the campaign. Now you can give this any name you want here. You can call this, you know, whatever, finished campaign, whatever, doesn't matter. Campaign, finish campaigns. I can't multitask, I can't talk and type, so I'm just going to I'm going to make sure this is okay. Finish campaigns and save that. So now what will happen is you'll see down here you've got a segment that says finish campaigns, and anyone who gets to the end of the sequence without unsubscribing will be here, okay? And this is where you will see these names. So let's say after people start reaching the end, you obviously want to start broadcasting to these people, because once the subscriber reaches the end of the campaign, that's it. They're not going to receive any more emails. So what we need to do now is go to messages and then broadcasts. I always use HTML. Obviously it's up to you what you want to use, but I always use HTML for the format. And I'm just going to write a test email here. So I'm just going to call this test. This is a test. I want to make sure it looks okay. Obviously you're going to write a proper email. I'm going to save and exit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule a broadcast. Obviously I'm not going to send this, but you can see here, if you go, if you click on edit to who should receive, this is all of the lists in my Aweber account. If you want to send to extra lists, you tick the box. If you want to exclude them, you tick the box on this side. So that would mean if anyone was on, for example, the 30-minute sales and success list, I didn't want them to get the message, that would exclude them from it. However, to send a broadcast to people who have gone through your campaigns, you would choose the segment and it will be finished campaigns. And then you will click apply, and then this would be active and you can click send. So this will only send to people who have finished the campaigns. It will not broadcast to people who are currently going through your sequence. So that's how you do it, okay? You use segments and hopefully you'll have no problems. Remember though, if you're using the campaigns as we gave you them, this won't apply until after over 365 days have passed, because you won't be broadcasting to these people yet. So there's no need to do this until people start to reach the end of your campaign.